members.
Look who it is. Mr. Tim is back.
Tim, it's
Yeah,
Timpo.
Come to pay
Timpo's
a
here.
visit.
Timpo's
Tim,
here.
Tim.
Timpo.
I'm just sharing around, guys.
Oh,
Sorry.
you're good. So what did you do today, Mark? Besides nothing.
Today I have a Polaris sitting in my shop. One of my buildings uses it around, to haul stuff around the property.
Okay.
And he called me up. He's like, "Come pick up my bike, and I just want everything gone through. All the fluids changed. It's making kind of noise. It runs like crap. It won't go anywhere." So I picked it up. I've had it for about 2 weeks now, and I finished that up this morning. I got to put front brake pads in it. Other than that, it's ready to go. Everything's repaired. New carburetor, new taillights. All the fluids are changed. New. Did I say new carburetor? New engine mounts. Everything. So I'm wanted out of my shop, and so I'll deliver it probably Tuesday after I button up a couple things. So it was a day in the shop, which is always better than a day on the glass,
Nice.
What a day like that.
I see Tim's got that wicked widow's peak going. Is it
Hey,
sunburnt?
man.
Is it sunburnt? Is it
Dude,
sunburnt?
I'm growing it longer too, just
Yo.
because I'm trying to hide it a little bit.
Yeah.
But I'm really getting thin, bro.
Yo, my fucking head, bro. My
That's
fucking
hurt.
head is toast. It's toast.
Well, we went down to South Carolina for like a week, and then we came back. Well, it was less than a week, but we came back up here for that heat wave. So it's like we hit that just sun.
That hot. I tell you what, that 4 or 5 days right there, that was a motherfucker, and I had a bunch of glass to do. I was not happy. Ooh.
No, that was soupy.
That was soupy booty weather. That your nuts are all dripping down you. Everyone is freaking out because Tim's on the podcast.
Why?
I don't know, because everybody misses you, Tim. You were popular and you didn't know it.
Yep. Tim's going to be sending Bon Jovi mugs to all the followers.
yeah, everyone that's commented, Tim is going to get a free something or other from Tim. Fucking you're have to sit back. Your head's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Fine. You were talking about me getting my head getting big.
Sorry, I'm done sharing.
No, you're good, man. So, everything's well in the window cleaning world. Yeah.
Yeah,
Fuck,
it's moving along. Getting paid sucks, but other than that, we're busy.
No, I mean, as far as I bet it was moist. Michael Shane Pritchard, my buddy from Mississippi, the one I was in his wedding. I never met him in real life.
Yeah.
Michael Pritchard there in the YouTube comments. I actually drove down and was the best man in this dude's wedding.
Sweet.
All we did was play video games together for like 10 years. That's it.
Oh,
That's the only thing.
That was awesome. That was like the week after
the
Kansas
very
City
next
trip.
weekend after.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the driving's ridiculous. I can't do the driving anymore.
I like the road trips, man. I'm just a road trippy guy. Dude, Mark knows I'm hard body karate. I drove down to North Carolina and back home and went out and pressure washed like fucking $2,000 worth of flat concrete.
You came to North Carolina when I was down there. You should have just waited.
Shut the fuck up. Were you really?
Really?
Why didn't you say something?
I was in South Carolina. I didn't realize you were driving down or something. We were on vacation in Myrtle Beach. So Mark could have just met me.
Yeah. I got to tell you this though, Tim. I know that TJ and Jen were zombies. Okay, they did the drive straight through. Yeah. Kate and I stopped in Georgia, which is just over the halfway point.
Got a hotel room.
Got a hotel. Yeah, hot dogs and donuts, and then
hot dogs and donuts at the hotel.
So we were a little bit more refreshed than TJ looked like a zombie.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Well, you did the drive straight back.
Yeah, you could tell.
We did the drive straight back.
Where'd you guys meet?
North Carolina.
Park.
Charlotte, North Carolina. Charlotte, North Carolina is where we met.
Oh, plus you're going like 2.5 hours north of me too. That's ridiculous. Yeah, so you're still doing that 12-hour round.
Yeah, that was about 13 hours I did.
Yeah.
There, 13 hours back. It was like 19 we was gone forever. We was gone forever. I don't know how long it was.
We did the Myrtle Beach 12 down on 12 back. On the way back, It was 12. But I did that straight through on the way back.
Yeah, well, we went hard body karate. because
Yeah, that's
I'm not
crazy,
the
dude.
richest man in window cleaning like Mark is. But
How's that?
listen,
What
listen.
made
I
you
could
say?
tell. I could tell that Mrs. Tanner was super underwhelmed when she met me. She's like, I was expecting. I felt like she was expecting more energy from me. You know?
No,
A little
no.
dad was driving.
She knew you guys had drove
Yeah.
straight through because
Yeah.
we were
Okay.
talking about it on the way. I'm like, man, I go, we got a nice 6 hours in the hotel, went out to breakfast at Cracker
Yeah,
Barrel,
you
and then headed
motherfucker.
up. Yeah, yeah, and you guys are like zombies,
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
didn't eat
but
anything. I drove there and halfway back before I ate.
Oh my
yeah,
god.
yeah,
My head started
Well,
hurting. I was like, I gotta fucking stop for a minute.
I Cracker Barreled them out the whole way. I
Yo,
love
I
Cracker
had
Barrel.
Jennifer so fucking freaked
yeah.
out, bro. You Cracker Barreled them out.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I
Leah's
made
like,
the mistake.
we're
Hey, I made the mistake of stopping at a fucking Shoney's in fucking Virginia. Worst
They're
thing I
still
ever did in my
around?
life. Yeah, it's no good.
Oh,
But tell us your Cracker Barrel story, Tim.
No, I just took them. I mean, they just got sick of it. They were so sick of it. Like, don't make us do Cracker Barrel again because I try every time we stop for
Yeah.
a meal on the road
You wanna
trip.
go to
It's Cracker Barrel.
Barrel?
Yeah.
dude, I got a Shoney's story that you might find interesting.
Well, listen to this.
Um,
I'll tell you this before you get
Go
into
ahead.
the Shoney's thing, because Jennifer's gonna be like, What were you about to say about me after the podcast was over?" But I had Jennifer fucking freaking out. We drove. Savannah's got a 2019 Honda Sport. What is it, a Civic Sport?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a Honda
Yeah.
Civic Sport. I'm looking to Mark like he would know, but
yeah.
yeah, it's a Honda Civic Sport. It's a very peppy car. I didn't realize how peppy it was, but there was this dude in this minivan. Like I went. What's up, Chris Lambrinides? I went to what's up, Pro Wash, Missouri, Lewis Coatney. I went. We were going through West Virginia, and you got to pay a toll. I had to pay 3 tolls to get across West Virginia.
It's like 12, 16 bucks
Yeah,
or
it's
something
like
like
16 fucking dollars to get
Yeah.
through West Virginia.
that. Yeah.
And I go. we're just almost outside of West Virginia, and there's like a 1 lane. It goes down into 1 lane
Right.
because of the construction.
Right.
So I go. The guy, like, it just comes out of nowhere on my right hand side, like 90 miles an hour, thinking he's gonna pass me and like squeeze this fucking car in. That's not happening. I'm
Right.
not gonna stomp on the brakes on a mountain fucking highway for you to get over being Evil Knievel. And apparently it must have pissed him off. So for the next 2.5 miles, this guy is playing fucking games. And I'm the type of dude that, like, if you fuck with me in a car, I'm gonna fuck with you back. You know what I mean?
Of
Right.
course. Yeah.
And every time I let him pass me, after a while he got past me. I let him pass me, and then for whatever reason, if like the way traffic was, if I was to get speed up and start getting up on it, dude would fucking floor it and fucking this minivan had like, they were from New York. They looked Hispanic. There was like 1 million kids. I'm not trying to be. I'm not being racist. There was a bunch of people in this fucking mini. This dude was doing 900 miles an hour, and I'm talking. Jennifer was freaking the fuck. Cause me being the asshole in the sporty little Honda, I just drop it in sport mode and fucking just start fucking with the dude. I just blaze up behind him and then let off. Blaze up behind him and let. Jennifer's so fucking mad. Finally. We got to get out of West Virginia. We're in Ohio, and the lanes open up. It's about 4 wide, and I was like, you know what? She's not really paying attention. I'm gonna fucking see what this Honda will do. And I fucking come out of nowhere on this dude, and I let off the gas and got up side by side with him, and he looked at me, and I just floored him. And he fucking took off too, but he couldn't keep up. That Honda's super fucking fast.
How fast you get it up to?
It was 110, and I still had some pedal. I still had some pedal left. I could have gave it more. I only had her pegged around 6-7 grand, so I had some money.
Right.
Yeah, you know.
A lot of those cars, like my F-150, we were coming home when we picked up the Mustang. So Kate, I pull up next to her on a 2-lane road, and I lay into it. And as soon as it hits 110, that bitch shuts down.
yeah.
Right.
It does. Yeah, it does. But
It had a little bit. No, I felt like I had a little bit because he had that fucking. And by the way, as a glowing review of the the new Chrysler minivan, because that motherfucker ain't no joke neither. With a van load of kids in it.
That was probably a Hellcat minivan.
Jennifer just looked at me like, you are a fucking asshole. She was so mad at me.
Right.
When we came back from Mississippi for Shane's wedding, dude, I don't think I had the car under 100 miles an hour for 2 hours. Because there's parts down south where it gets 5, 6 wide and there's no cops.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
You're in the mountains.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? There ain't a lot of so that means if you get injured, you're fucked.
but I'm also of the belief that an out-of-state ticket in some of these places is probably not a good thing.
No.
Yeah, you might
but
be right.
You just pay it.
I've gotten pegged in Michigan when I was younger with no driver's license. And they let me drive the fucking car home.
Really?
Yeah, they don't give a fuck, man. Not up in Michigan. Not up in Michigan.
Yeah.
Everybody, yes, Fernando, I am. You caught me.
I took
window cleaning history. What's up, window cleaning history? Go ahead.
We took Leah's car. We usually rent a car, so we took Leah's Escape, and I wasn't smart enough to put it in cruise control, like through the mountains. So my shins were killing me by the time we got to North Carolina.
Right.
But on the way back, I just pegged it on cruise control and just cruise control the whole way, man. It was amazing. But now it doesn't sound right.
Yeah.
Now it's got a little knock to it now.
Oh boy.
Go change the oil.
Yeah, but I mean, we just did that right before.
Maybe your oil's just a little fucking ding donged out. Because I tell you what, we driving Savannah's car down there and back, it fucking it was not good to her. I mean, her engine oil just went to shit. It could be the fact that I'm Mario Andretti.
Well,
I'm out there fucking driving them country highways like
a lot of these new engines have such tight tolerances.
Yeah.
They get like 0 W30 oil.
Yeah.
I mean, that stuff is like
dude.
water.
Yeah, dude,
so you put a lot of RPMs in a long time, you're going to kill that oil.
Right.
Oh, Aunt Tammy's watching.
Hey, baby.
Issue Pro Wash. Philip Alexander, my buddy Simpo.
Simpo in the house.
Our only official podcast sponsor. Philip Alexander. Huh?
That and John Wayne.
That and John Wayne.
Yes.
That and John Wayne. So, yeah. We got those two things going for us. Go to www.simpol.com. Well, I mean, we have some Patreon sponsors. We have two. That's
awesome.
We have Window Cleaning History. If you go Window Cleaning History on Facebook and on Instagram, they will show you some cool ass window cleaning history. So follow that around. You guys know I did the T-shirt with them. But that's they actually donated to our Patreon like some straight savages.
Nice.
They took Window Cleaning History and Jason Lehman. There's only 6 spots or 8 spots in the sponsorship category, and they took the first 2 the first night like a couple of fucking G's. So thanks to those guys, especially Jason Lehman. He doesn't even have anything to advertise. He's just like, yo, I want T-shirts. Like, fuck, okay, Jason. You could start by sending me a Maker T-shirt. That's what he said to me. I'm like, all right, bro. What do you say? You know what I mean? All right, Jason, whatever you want, dude. I have a Rainbow Flow Me sticker for you, Mark.
Yeah. I just don't care for that name. I mean,
it's not a name. It's more like that's what they call each other, is flomies. Instead of homies, they're flomies. It kind of sounds like blomies, but I don't, whatever.
So.
You know what I mean? Hey, that's their thing. I'm not knocking on it, man. Good for you guys.
Yeah. I mean,
I support the Flow Me cause, the Squeegee Life podcast. So therefore, Mark vicariously supports the Flomies. Vicariously through the Squeegee Life podcast, because the Squeegee Life podcast is donating to their raffle for the fallen window cleaner.
Yeah, no, I'm always willing to help out too.
Mark's just an asshole. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can't help that. Some dude, I gotta look his name up on the package, but some dude sent me that sign there. One of our listeners sent me that Bigfoot sign.
That's cool.
Now, how cool is that, man?
Yeah. Bigfoot crossing.
Yeah, I think it's pretty dope.
Yeah. So, we got Maker Products down on the bottom. I just noticed that.
Yeah,
That's
Maker
cool, man.
Products. Yeah, I'm that. They're. I'm waiting for Richie to send me money. We signed a contract. The motherfucker won't pay me.
He's about to expose
Yeah,
everything in the
I'm about to
contract.
expose all the fucking private emails. Yeah, so it is what it
God.
is. You know what? I tell you what. We're not gonna. This isn't gonna be derogatory because we made our statement and that's that. But
I haven't made anything.
yeah, well, you haven't, but me and Mark have decided we're gonna play nice. Well, not play nice. We still fucking are. We still don't give a fuck about the dude, but
Yeah.
you know.
We're just not going to throw as many rocks.
Yeah. We'll throw rocks when needed, but
Yeah.
how can I say this? I'm super happy that things seem to be going in a positive direction for Richie.
Yeah.
And I know Mark feels the same way. It's really refreshing.
I'm there. I'm taking backseat. I've taken a backseat this whole time.
Well,
just I throw out a video or two here and there, but no, I mean, as far as it is what it is. I as long as Richie's taken care of, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
That's what this whole goal was. So
that's why
as long
we
as he's
started
happy,
talking
we're
shit
happy.
in the first place. So
Right.
but
Now I
right
gotta
there's
find
the
something else to do with
Patreon.
Bob
There's
video.
like a, and what we're gonna do with this, and Mark really doesn't know too much because I'm just gonna throw it on him. I think that's how you spell Patreon. I could be wrong, because I am a dumbass. What I'm going to do with the Patreon is I'm going to put exclusive stuff on there. I'm going to put stuff. The very first thing that's going to show up, and it's taken me a little while to edit, guys, but I'll get it up because I had to totally redo it again just because some of it is just incoherent. You guys are all going to see the podcast me, Jason Snyder, and Joshua Shoaf did on the way back from Kansas City, Missouri last year.
Uncut, unedited?
Uncut, unedited.
Oh,
It's, yeah.
awesome.
Only thing I'm going to knock out of it is the dead parts where we're not talking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's
yeah.
it. So that right there will be a revelation for a lot of people. And I can assure you that footage is genuine. Because the shit that you'd think we were Nostradamus. The shit that was said. Yeah. Because I'm listening to it, I'm like, God damn, bro.
So were most of the predictions before getting there or on your way home?
On the way home, after we seen what was going down there, the way everything went down, there was a feeling like a shadow over all of that, and it was just like, this is. I'm not sure how this is gonna work. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Something's not right because immediately I knew something was up with Richie immediately because I spoke to Richie at that point more than I talked to anyone at that. I used to do 2-hour-long WeChat video calls with Richie. Like,
you ever get his internet fixed?
Yeah, kinda. The podcast, Jason, which only Jason Lehman and Window Cleaning History are the only ones that are going to be able to listen to it at first. But you can listen to that no matter which tier. There's $3, $5, $10, whatever. You can do whatever you guys want. You know what I mean? Whatever you want to. But that will be, the Lost podcast. That is correct, Fernando. And what I would like to do with it is like behind the scenes videos, some shit like this trip that's coming up. Me and Mark dicking around, just stuff that you won't see anywhere else but there. So
you're gonna get some awesome videos out of this.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, for sure. It's going to be a great time.
That's
I'm looking forward. And if people don't know what I'm talking about the huge convention. We're headed to the huge convention put on by Window Cleaning Resource. Alex Lambernides and Chris Lambernides and Thad Eckhoff, and it's on the screen. Chris.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna. You should do a. For us guys that can't be there, video.
Yeah, for sure. That's what I tried to do the last time. I'm trying to with these videos for these conventions. That's what I'm going to do it. If I'm taking a video camera, it's so everyone that can't be there will can live through me vicariously. You know what I mean? That's my That's
Then
my
we'll all
hope.
be there next year.
Yeah, that's my hope for it. I just want to make sure I'm spelling Patreon correct. I don't know if I am or not, guys, because I'm fucking stupid.
Yes, you are.
Okay.
That is correct.
That is correct.
Yeah, that was. Yes, that was. Sorry, I meant to tell you that.
All right. Well, I would like. Notice Mark is still not the fact checker. He's just gonna let me look stupid. He don't care. But yeah, we're going to the huge convention, so there'll be some stuff from. I'll most likely release the stuff on YouTube eventually. The podcast will never be on. You'll have to pay to see that. I'm sorry. But everything else will eventually leak. Jennifer, I've tried to get to go, Jason, and she will not. She just has no interest in going. I'm not going to make Jennifer tag along with me on something she's going to be completely fucking miserable. She's going to be like, what am I doing here, dude? You know what I'm saying?
I
It's
can see
window
squeegees
cleaning.
every day of my life.
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
I see that shit every day. TJ talks about it. I don't need to go to a special place to talk about that,
Send her
Maybe
loose
if
at
it was
Branson.
closer, she may go. If it was closer, if it was maybe somewhere a little bit closer, she may have, want to go, but I don't know.
I want to ask, since Chris is watching, is there any idea where the 2021 is going to be?
I think that's something they announce at the end of this convention, so you're going to have to wait a little while. I think that's kind of, there's only a few people I think that maybe know that kind of information. It seems like every year, if you watch the huge convention video, if you go and like the huge convention page on Facebook, if you go there and like that page, there's a video on there. You watch the video of last year's convention, and at the end of it, Chris is talking, Chris Lambrinides, because I can tell that sexy, sensual voice anywhere. He's talking about next year's in Branson, so he actually announced it last year. So I'm assuming they do that at the end. So
they get more of a crowd than IWCA, don't they?
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of people there. Yeah, it's a big event.
IWC was 250 last year or the year we were there.
This is probably
there
like
wasn't shit there in Orlando, dude. When
I would say
there
there's
was like
probably 3 or 4 times. There's probably 3.
Yeah.
I can tell you now, there's no hotel rooms in where the convention's being held. That hotel, the one across the street, there was only a few rooms left when I booked mine. So,
wow.
Yeah, I'm in the Hilton across the street. I didn't get lucky enough to get the one.
Hilton.
Yeah, they're both Hiltons. Relax yourself.
Oh.
Trust me, when I booked that room, my asshole puckered, but whatever.
Yeah.
So, it is what it is. You know what I mean? But it looks like a great time, man.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, I'm bummed, dude. I would love to go. I want to go. I want to go to one of these.
I think it's cool.
I want to experience, because we experienced that. So you know what I mean? So I want to experience a different one.
Right.
And,
I always hear good stuff about it, and everyone that I've talked to that's gone to it has always said it's a good, it's a great event.
Right.
The learning's great. The networking is great. The trade show's great. I mean, you can't beat that, so that's kind of everything rolled up into one.
Hey, man, I'm just saying there's 3 sea towns in Ohio.
Yeah,
good night for a
You
convention,
always
you
come
know
to
what I
Ohio,
mean?
bruh. Take you out on the
Columbus,
lake and drown your ass.
Cleveland,
Yeah, we announced the date for the Friday, the last day. They announced the date the last Friday. They announced where they're going the last Friday, Mark. So there you go, Friday the last day. So that's when you'll find out. So that's cool, man. I'll Voxer you so we can fucking set up our hotel and vacations in advance.
Yeah, well, we can book it way early and get a really good room rate and everything else, flight and everything if you're going to fly, depending on where it is, obviously.
Yeah.
Jason.
Tell me more about Maker Products. Maker Products is Richie Blue making shit. The stuff that I have the privilege of working with right now. Mark has one of them. I have one of them. It's gonna be, I would say, underwhelming for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Right. But once you get one and see the usefulness of it, you'll be like, "Holy shit! How did I do this without this whole time?"
Yeah.
Am I right? Don't you think,
yes.
Mark? Okay.
Yes. You know what it does for me personally, as someone who is considered to think outside the box. When this product came out and we got to test it, I was like, now I know he thinks differently because this is brilliant.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
fucking
just when
simple
you think,
smart.
what else could you change
Yeah,
about window cleaning?
yeah. There's
This
not
is
a lot you
amazing.
can do, but
Yeah,
it's completely and totally utilitarian and it's universal. That's
yep,
what's nice about it. It's universal. And um, anyone that uses a pole is gonna like it.
yeah.
Anyone that uses a pole is gonna like it. Tim's got one, don't you, Tim?
I don't know.
We'll talk about it later.
I don't know.
I don't know. Good answer, Tim. Good answer. Yeah. Okay. Jason's got one too. That is huge. Yeah. So Chris Lamborghini. So for everybody that's listening and it's not reading,
Wow,
right now
1500.
it's around 1,400, and there's a possibility it could be 15 because they're still selling tickets, which is
Wow,
great,
that
man.
is huge.
That's
That
great, man.
is
That's why
Man,
they
you'll be
call it the
mobbed,
huge convention, brother.
that. Yeah, God, not to be an
That's
asshole, but that's a whole lot of dicks in one area at one
yeah,
time.
yeah. It's the biggest sausage fest of the year,
Oh
dude.
God, yeah, yeah.
They should just change it from the huge convention to sausage fest.
Right? Cock Block Central.
Woo! Yeah, Chris
Dude,
Johnson. What you're gonna get out of Richie Blue is cool ass shit like the prototype gunslingers. That's all I can tell you. If you like the idea of a gunslinger, if you have a prototype or whatever, you're gonna get that kind of quality gear. I don't know if you'll ever get a
right.
gunslinger from him, but there's other stuff that he works on
Yeah,
that
what
is
we're
pretty
talking
dope.
about has nothing to do with the
Yeah,
gunslinger.
nothing. It's not a bucket on a belt. None of that shit.
It doesn't even go on a belt.
Yeah,
You
it's
know.
yeah. Everyone everybody's expecting this. There's all
Then
this
I don't have
speculation.
one.
Yeah, okay, then Tim doesn't. All the speculation and all them fucking dudes like that fucking Eraserhead Mario and all his gangbang buddies. They all think they know about shit, but them motherfucking dudes don't know fucking nothing. What they don't know would kill them. But what I can tell you is the shit that the dude's working on has nothing to do with that fucking other bullshit, and it's awesome. It's awesome.
That's all you need to know. It's awesome.
It's awesome.
Plus, it's Richie Blue, man.
Plus, it's Richie Blue. It's awesome.
Let's build his
It's
ass back
awesome.
up.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's a shit slinger, whatever the fuck you want to call it, But it has nothing to do with that other stuff. So Maker Products is something pretty dope. You know what I mean? It's pretty dope, and I think guys will like it. So that's what Richie's doing with Maker Products. He's just making cool shit like he used to. Now he's just making cool shit on his fucking own.
Yeah.
He's
Right.
that's all I can tell you. He's making cool shit without fucking that other shit going on. So that's great.
He's
Yes.
making innovative stuff, and that's all that
innovative
matters,
stuff,
you
and
know?
it's pretty dope.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
the huge convention, it's gonna be fun. I think I'm
Dude,
gonna
you know what we
it's
need
gonna
to
be
do
fun.
in 2020 when we go to the huge convention? We need to bring a barbecue trailer up there, park right in the parking lot, start selling pork sandwiches, and make
wanna
more
do
than
butts?
Chris, make more than Chris and Alex on this.
Yeah. Hey, so if they have it near me, I'll grab the universal trailer.
Yep.
We'll throw some gangster ass wheels and rims on it, just so we know it'll make it.
Yep.
Throw some trailer lights on it and
Dude.
just roll out. We'll just make a shitload of pork butts and go hard body
Yep.
karate. You want
Oh,
to?
yeah.
All right.
You guys, these guys are from Jersey. They're just gonna mafia your ass and take their cut.
Oh,
You know what
yeah,
I
that's
mean?
right.
Trust me, Jersey don't-
Yeah.
them New Jersey boys know nothing about good
Barbecue.
barbecue,
Yeah,
man.
they ain't got a fuck.
I'm just saying they're not gonna worry about that. They're just gonna take their cut. They're not worried about the barbecue.
Barbecue. If you
Right.
sell it in my parking lot,
Yeah.
I want a cut.
Right.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
don't call me Chris, the Godfather Lamborghinis for nothing.
Yeah.
Your face even goes mafia when you do that voice.
I can't help it, dude. I can't help it, right? It just happens.
Right.
They're like, "Where's that smoker get his power from? It's not plugged into anything."
Maker products will change the industry. I believe that. Because I really feel like Richie's original product, the one he originally launched, did just that. It was a game changer.
That was amazing.
It was a game changer, and it
It
just
changed
wasn't.
the way I clean windows after 30
Yeah.
years.
Yeah,
Right.
it was a game changer for a lot of people. It just, unfortunately, it wasn't executed properly, and the right moves were not made according to the contract. And anyone that wants to talk shit about that contract can't read fucking English. That's what
Yeah.
it seems like to me.
Well, and doesn't know the backstory on it anyway.
the backstory. Everyone's like, oh, well, what about the this and what about the that? And he's just doing that because, this and the third. No, listen, it's Perry's responsibility to fuck. I mean, if that thing is legitimate, it kind of looks just like what Richie made. I mean, that's his, come on, dude. Yep. Right. Don't be a fucking cunt, bro. Whatever. Yep. TJ and Jason helped with the new Excalibur 9 and 8, so when ready, I can show you now. Ooh. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Jason and
Phil's always got nice new things coming out.
Oh, Philip has redesigned his extensions. I know that when Mark first grabbed a hold of my sim poles that I have, the extension's the big part. That was the very first thing out of his mouth. He's like, how do you hold that? And I was like, with man hands. But I was like,
Yeah, no, you need big hands to hold that lower pole, man.
So I haven't had my ear to the ground. What's the drama? Any drama in the window cleaning industry?
I don't think so, man. It's relatively quiet all of a sudden. You know what I mean?
Well, that's because we're all working still.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything.
We got summer law coming up, though.
Yeah, that could change a few things. I don't like like when that news dropped earlier this week. I didn't like some of the sentiment, like screenshots people are sending me and shit, like from that like super closed group that he has on Facebook. Some of the comments are just ignorant. Like, you don't fucking even know what you're talking about, dude. Right. You know what I mean? Right. What a scumbag. You know what I mean? You guys don't know what you're talking about, especially that shit. If anyone's in our group, they saw what Mario posted in our group, or what what he posted. I took the screenshot and put it in our group, and called him out. And I was like, dude, what a scumbag piece of shit that dude is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ugh, it's disgusting.
Well, I mean, it was wrong. Everything was wrong about that situation.
Yeah, dude.
Did you want to like?
Yeah. You don't even know what you're talking about. So
next week we'll be on Phil's nuts. Hate Perry or something.
Yeah, you know how it goes.
Same old.
Same old.
What's this video Luke's putting out? Why he hasn't been on YouTube or something?
I can tell you. He just doesn't like YouTube anymore, and he's gonna quit. No, I don't know. I have no idea. I have no idea.
It's a struggle, man.
I don't really upload any videos either. I haven't uploaded anything. This summer's been kind of a lull for me on YouTube as well, except for the podcast is the only thing that keeps my channel uploaded is the podcast. You know what I mean? And that's taking time away, nice summer weather time away from the family as it is. You know what I mean?
Right.
So.
It's been all family business. That's all we've been doing.
Well, that's why Mark and I were just like, we're going to just do them on Sundays. I mean, we'll probably pick up the pace again in the winter like we did before because we ain't got fucking shit else to do. So besides talk shit on the podcast twice a week, you know what I mean? So
yeah.
Oh, TJ, he didn't respond because I kicked him out of the group before he seen it. God damn it, dude. Why did you do that, dude?
Holy shit.
I put it in there for a reason, bro.
Mark, that is so wrong in so many ways.
Oh, you saw that?
Yeah.
What did you do?
I sent Tim the picture.
The picture you made of him. I wish we could share that on Facebook because that is so fucking accurate.
I don't know how to tile things out.
I do appreciate that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The tiling out would be awesome on that, but you can't do it.
It would have been. Yeah.
If I knew I wouldn't get in trouble, I'd fucking post it right on this bitch right now while we're watching. But I also said that I wouldn't do that shit anymore. So
yeah,
I'm with you on that, Jason. It pissed me off too, but I wanted him to fucking try to defend himself, so people could lash out on his ass. So
he's looking for. That's all he does. He's a troll.
I just don't he's a troll. He is a troll. And I think what bothered me the most about it is I actually liked Mario. I thought Mario was a decent dude. I liked Mario.
I like them all. Yeah, but then
you want to say and do shit like that, man, that's rough, man. The shit that dude said is rough, man. That's just rough,
to get
man.
attention.
I don't know if it's about attention, but that shit he said about Richie's just not cool. It's not not cool.
I think he's just
it never ramped up. It just went right to the jugular and nothing about that was
truthful.
Yeah, remotely truthful. You know, I mean.
Yeah, it's just like, dude, you're just saying shit to say shit. Like that one dude, like that lick my left nut Lacanelli or whatever the fuck his name is, that Lucas Lacanelli dude or whatever the fuck that guy's name is. That dude is a total fucking bitch. Straight up. Straight up bitch that guy.
You know what the funny thing is, though? I don't think there would be anyone on any of these pages that if they spent a half hour with Richie Blue.
Would you ever say like something like
Yes.
that ever in a million
Yes.
fucking years?
Right.
Yes.
If you knew
Yeah.
the dude personally for a half hour, you would never say that about
Yep.
him.
Right.
Never.
Yep.
That's probably the coolest fucking cat you'll ever fucking meet, man.
Yep.
And
Yep.
when I say that, I mean that literally and figure. He's a cool ass cat, that dude.
Right.
Yep.
Cool as
And he's
fuck.
straight as an
Cool-
arrow.
Yeah, straight as an arrow and
Yeah.
cool as the other side of the fucking pillow, man.
Right.
And
Other than the whole Star Trek thing, you know, I
yeah,
mean,
there's,
it's
that's
like,
not cool.
yeah.
So he's still on
shitting with the
vacation.
door open.
Yeah, that and
Shitting with the door open is not cool either.
I'll tell you
You
what,
guys taking this fart game
since-
to a whole different level.
Well, you know what? Since I came to Ohio and had to experience that, my taste buds are so fried I can't taste anything. Anyway, Richie owes me something.
Yeah, you gotta give me something, man. I need something. Yeah, he's got to fucking donate to our Patreon account.
Yeah.
We need a monthly
What do you-
donation from you, Richie. You motherfucker. And all of that Patreon shit, the content and the shit that you're paying for on Patreon, it's even got an exclusive chat area too for just the community that only Patreon members can see. So you can even start a chat. You know, there's like a chat board, like a place you can post on the Patreon page that's secured for just you guys. So only you guys can see that stuff. It's a Patreon type of thing, but it's cool. Either way, all of that will be put right back into the podcast, doing the podcast, making the podcast better, you know, all of that shit. You know, it'll go towards Squeegee Life to teach. Hey man,
sounded like a-
don't
that
play
sounded like
my
a big-
private Voxers.
That sounded like a pro stock motor
Yeah.
firing up.
And then dying. Yeah, I don't know how is everyone's black diamond rubber holding up? The new Ettore rubber I got is not holding up in this heat. Dude, I'm a firm believer in black diamond rubber. I use the medium at all times. I like the medium. Mark doesn't like it, but I like the medium. It's gangster. It lasts me a while. It's cheap. You know, you can't really beat it. And if you order rubber right now from www.windowcleaner.com, black diamond rubber from them right now, that shit will probably show up in like 2 or 3 days, man. Them
Dude, I got mine
motherfuckers.
2 days.
Yeah, dude, they're
I've heard that if you go on there and order it, you'll hear a knock at the door thinking your pizza's being delivered and it's rubber.
Alex is standing at the door with a pizza and a fucking a dozen rubbers like that, dude. Like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm fortunate enough to try the soft out, which is coming out end of summer, and I really like it. You know,
Okay, Jason, go ahead.
a few things about technique you got to kind of change a little bit, but it acts exactly like what I'm used to, which is the Sorba rubber. So I'll be buying, you know, a couple gross of the soft when it comes out.
Philip, I will. I'm just let me talk to you after the show. I have an idea, but I just haven't been able to talk to you. I know you want to show that, and I'm gonna give you an opportunity. You just gotta be patient with me, and I'm gonna do something special just for you, Philip. But anyways, Philip wants to show his fucking new shit, and I'm gonna give him an opportunity to, but it's gonna be a little bit different than having him on the podcast because he's very disruptive. That fucking Philip.
He gets things turned around pretty quick because
Yes,
he makes some changes and
yeah, he's already this is the change that he's made is he's now he's going to introduce his extensions for his poles are now going to be the 8989 over and over again. It's not going to be till it's this big around anymore. It's going to be
so you can add as many as you want theoretically.
Yes, theoretically, yes. So, you know, I think the way he's got it now, if you add 2 sections to it, you're going to have a little bit more than what I've got right now, which is 54 foot. I know he does have a 72 foot version. So I don't know if anyone's going to have 3 sections or 4 sections, but they may. I don't know. But I think it's a better direction for him. I'm kind of hounding him.
74 feet, how high can you actually clean? I mean,
I
with the
don't know,
bend and
but
all.
the 54 feet, the 54 foot, it's actually not, you're not losing a lot in the extension there, believe it or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, believe it or not, you're not losing a lot there. It's quite rigid. It's a little bit heavier than a lot, not like totally
You can
heavy,
handle
but
4 stories though, right?
oh yeah, I'm
Yeah.
knocked 4 stories out with that twice already. It's
Yeah.
yeah, it's legit, and I'm nice clean on the glass, which I was actually kind of surprised about at first. You know what I
Right.
mean? Oh, Jason's already got his. That's cool, man. Cool, dude.
What brush is on that?
I use the Tucker Alpha now. The
Oh, so he doesn't have his own brush.
No, he doesn't have his own brush yet. He just pull, and I think that's the way it should be. Is just do his own. He's
Yeah.
got really good pulls. What I'm after him to do is I want him to make an I want him to make um an 8 section ultra high mod pole like he's got in his Sim 22. But I'd like for him to do it in 8 sections.
Right.
Under 5 feet collapsed.
Right.
I think he should have both because that Sim 22 is fucking gangster, dude.
You think
It's
he would get stuck
gangster.
with a like a brush or something like a Tucker and just go, you know,
Yeah. Oh,
make a little money off that deal too, you
yeah,
know?
I don't know.
Oh, Bill.
He'll get it together. He'll get it together. He's getting it together. He's doing the right thing. He's got his
I
website
bet he's making
almost
some good
fucking
money, though.
completed. Huh?
He's making some good money in this thing finally.
Hopefully, yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So
what it's
we'll
about.
see.
He definitely deserves it.
Yeah,
you
he
know?
does.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
been around a minute, so
Yeah,
he
yeah.
kind of shoots himself in the foot sometimes.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Oh, Uncle Phil.
Yeah, old Uncle Phil. If you guys could, if anybody's watching still, give us a thumbs up on this podcast. That'd be great. I always forget to ask you guys to do that, but I'd appreciate it if you did. Or you can give us a thumbs down. I like those too. It all helps the algorithm. You know what I mean? YouTube's paying attention. Yeah.
So Tim, you've been obviously you went on a little vacation and now you're back to the grind, right? I mean, we haven't spoke to you in a little
Yeah.
while. So what's going on in your world?
Just work, hanging
Yeah.
with family, doing, different things. Kind of trying to just have a good summer with the kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still help out at the cafe once a week. I was there today. That was fun. So, but that's my spending money. That's my fun money. So I
Yeah.
got Buckeye tickets for the first game.
Oh, sweet. Check you out.
Yeah. Yeah. So I got them face value too, which I'm really stoked about.
I'm not
You know,
a
'cause-
huge fan of live sporting events. I like going to hockey games. Those are awesome.
Yeah.
But football games,
never
I'd
been.
much rather be at home because people are fucking idiots at football games,
Yeah.
dude.
The
Yeah,
worst
I've never-
part is getting into the stadium, getting out of the stadium, and sitting next to some numbnuts that's loud.
Yeah, well, I can
I
tell you
had-
this. I can tell you this. It's worth the experience at least one time. I'm a
Right.
Browns fan, and there's nothing like the dog pound. You got to go
I
at least
may
watch one.
go up there this year.
You got to.
I told you I jumped
Listen,
this
we
bandwagon.
don't need no bandwagoners, sir.
I already told you I'm on this bandwagon, brother. But my
Fucking
buddy asked, he
Minnesota
said he wants to
Vikings
either go to the Rams or Steelers game,
Uh-huh.
but he wants to casino and go golfing while he's up there. So I
Oh,
imagine
okay.
it's going to be an earlier game.
Yeah.
So I got to ride and everything. I don't know. I may go up there. I've never been to an NFL game. I've never been to Ohio State.
There's when the Browns are when the Browns are like in the beginning of the season, of course, because towards the end of the season you don't want to be up there because they suck.
Cold.
And it's
It's
cold
cold.
as fuck. But
Yeah,
in
it's
the
just cold.
beginning of the season, there's no better place to watch a game than on the fucking shores of Lake Erie, sir. It's
Right.
beautiful. It's just beautiful, man.
Yeah.
It's great.
I mean, I'm trying to do. Leah got on me after because this is our second time in Myrtle Beach, and she just said we need to do something new because I was getting ready to buy Blue October tickets. It'd been our 7th concert to go see Blue October here in Columbus, doing the same old shit. I was like, man, I bought them. Because I got lucky. But I could have bought up top and we'd all been sitting together, but I've got my aunt's going with us. She's flying back up from Florida to go. But I got Leah in fourth row in 12A at seat 7. I've got Alita in row 5 at seat 7. And then I'm in row 6 at seat 3. So they're bleachers. I'll just move my way down there towards them. But,
Right.
yeah, I couldn't get anything
Right.
close.
Yeah, it's
That was
tough.
closest I could get.
It's tough. My cousin at Universal Rental, he's got a license for 4. He's got 4 seats. So
Yeah?
Well,
At Cleveland or
no,
Ohio
at,
State?
at the Buckeye Stadium.
Dude, you need to come down.
Right behind the field goal post where they run out there. Yeah.
Yeah.
right there with the
Yeah.
the nice cushy seats so you can sit back and everything.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. No, I'm sitting on bleachers. Bro. No, I'm sitting on
I've
bleachers.
only I've been my cousin's cousin for 40 years. I've only been there one time with those tickets.
Yeah.
Those
Yeah.
are
Yeah,
those are
I've never-
used for those are what do you want to call it? That's like dropping the donuts off at someone, you
Right.
got an account and you do this account all the time. You bring them in a box of donuts because it's a special account. That's what those are for, to kind of like schmooze. Those are the
Right.
schmooze tickets. So, whatever.
Yeah, we're gonna tailgate. We're gonna do it all. I'm getting a hotel downtown at the Arena District, and we're gonna pub crawl that afterwards. So it'll be a good time.
Yeah.
It's one of my aunt's bucket list things. She's a big High State fan, but she lives in Florida, so this is her first game too. So it'll just be a good time.
Yeah, I'm with you on that, Bill. I've done 4 stories, and it was a little time consuming with the water fed pole, but it did turn out good. It turned out good. I think you got to be hyper vigilant on the rinse that high in the air. You have to scrub really, really good. I don't do a window at a time at that height. You know what I mean? Like some guys will clean the whole window, come all the way down and finish. I will fucking scrub the top, scrub coming back, and then scrub halfway, and then come down and scrub. You know what I mean? I'm just afraid to just scrub and rinse and walk away. I really go over those windows when they're high in the air with a water fed pole. That's just me. It's just, I don't trust it. And the last thing I want to do is
Go back.
go back or turn in a fucking invoice. So I'm just going to take my time the first time. So,
Right.
There's a lot of jobs I just won't use them on. I just get in
Bill's-
the fucking lift. You know what I mean?
Bill's going to Alice in Chains and Corn next month. That would be a badass concert.
Who is? Billis? Oh, yeah, I seen that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said something about that.
That would be.
when
We
was
got
that?
Five Finger Death Punch here. That's not.
Fuck that.
Right.
Five Finger
I'm not
Death
gonna
Punch
do that.
fucking sucks.
Oh,
It's the
I like
worst
some of the
fucking
songs,
band.
but I'm not going to do
Five
that.
Finger cover band is what they are.
Right.
Fucking below, dude. Fuck those guys. That's probably Mark's second favorite band is Five Finger
Who?
Death Punch.
I don't even know who that is.
I don't even know who that is.
I ain't even
No.
studying
I
that.
ain't
know who
even
Nickelback
studying it, bruh.
You know who Nickelback is?
Yeah.
They're the
Give it a
Nickelback
heavier
of
beat.
Yeah, give it a heavier beat. They're the Nickelback
Give
of
it a
heavy
heavier
metal.
Oh yeah.
It's the worst
No.
fucking shit you'll ever hear in your life.
Yeah.
Mike the
Stir-
Glass Guy is also going to see Guns N' Roses and Korn. Or Alice in Chains and Korn, my bad. I refuse to go see anything that says Alice in Chains and Lane Staley's not at the head of it. I just ain't going to see it. So that's just me. I'm sorry. I'm a purist. That right there, and I've said it on here before, that's my favorite band is Alice in Chains.
Yeah.
Alice in Chains
Good
is
band.
my favorite band. I liked Mad Season as well. But I'm a huge Alice in Chains fan. I love Alice in Chains, and I just can't do the new dude. I know Jerry Cantrell is like a large part of Alice in Chains, but just not having Lane. That's just like if Philip Anslow from Pantera went out and started fucking touring as Pantera with him and the bass player. Nah, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm
not
just
gonna-
not gonna do it.
No.
If Dimebag Darrell and his brother ain't fucking back behind
He's-
him, I ain't
he's
going to
in-
watch it.
Phil is opening for Five Finger Death Punch.
See, who's he playing for? What band is he
Just
playing?
Phil.
Oh, it's just Phil. Okay.
And he's got a band behind him. That's
okay.
it. But he's doing Pantera songs.
Yeah, his band Down is pretty gangster. Phillips.
He's doing a
Phil
concert
Angelos.
where he's doing all of Vulgar in one
okay.
set.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, he's back to doing Pantera now.
Oh.
In his live
A
stuff.
little
So
weird. Let me
That
know.
is
Are you gonna
weird. You should-
be there for that?
No, I'm not gonna go. do that.
I'd be curious to hear what that band sounds like because that is some shoes to fill.
Oh yeah, you can't fill that.
Especially Vinnie Paul, who plays
yeah,
the drum
well,
set
I
like
mean,
fucking.
Dimebag
Who
too,
plays?
yeah.
Yeah, Dimebag. You can't. There's nobody that can do that. But what I'm saying, just trying to find a drummer is
Yeah.
one thing, But
Yeah.
I mean, trying to replace Dimebag or anything that he does or how he did it, and it's never happening. It's never.
Vinnie
happened.
Paul's never been the same since Dimebag
Well, he's
died.
dead. He's dead anyways. He died too.
Yeah. He was never the same.
He wasn't the same. No,
Yeah.
He was,
Yeah.
I just got
Wait,
Partridge
he
Family
watched his
tickets
brother
on
get
a
shot,
fucking-
on stage.
He said, I just got Partridge Family tickets, and fucking Donny Osmond is opening and with the Brady Bunch. Shit's gonna be lit. Fucking Rob Peloso, man, fucking guy. Yeah, so I'm I'm not knocking the concert. I'm sure it's gonna be fucking awesome. Alice in Chains and Korn. It's going to be awesome. Korn is awesome live. Well, they were back in the day. They were fucking
Jonathan
dope.
Davis live is just amazing anyway.
Well, I seen Deftone, Korn, and Ozzy's the Retirement Sucks tour, and in the Toledo Sports Arena, which is no longer around.
Right.
Yeah, we called it the Toledo Tits Arena because the titties were always out in that joint. But that was a sweet ass concert. Korn and Deftones were just as good as Ozzy.
Right.
And Korn
we don't get
fucking
good tours
up,
here,
bro. Huh?
We don't get good tours here
Columbus,
because they go to Cleveland or Cincinnati.
Yeah, it's a problem.
We don't have venues. We have arenas, and then we have we don't have like River Bend or what you guys got up there in Cleveland, the outdoor place.
Oh
they closed ours down.
The Blossom.
Yeah, and even Dayton's got a new thing going on.
Yeah, I heard something about that. I don't know nothing about it though.
Yeah, they got it. It's right there in Huber Heights. It's just like right there on the freeway. So, I mean, Columbus just doesn't pull for concerts and shit. We give the really expensive ones.
Well, you guys got 2 sports teams down there that are huge. Yeah. So, that's probably why. Like the Ohio State University, the Blue Jackets.
And Crew.
The Crew.
Yeah, and then we got the Columbus Clippers, which is Indians' farm team.
Yeah, so, you guys got a lot of shit going on down there, dude.
We need another
areas.
Dude, we almost lost Blue Jackets in 2009.
Yeah, I heard
Franklin County. Yeah, they had to bail them out.
Yeah.
We can't support pro teams. If they don't win, we don't want anything to do with them. Columbus can
why
go.
You're a Minnesota Vikings fan.
Yeah, right. Not this year.
Whatever, dude. I don't like that, man. You know what? I don't like that. So any fucking clapping on the back I get from Tim Huber is going to be a half-hearted thank you. I'm like, all right, thanks, Tim. I'm with you, buddy.
I'm going to root for Minnesota, but I'm definitely going to root for Cleveland this year.
All right,
I'm not going to be like one of them guys going, yeah, I knew we'd do it. I wouldn't be that guy. No, I'd be like, you guys deserved it.
Wow.
I'm going to be the stand-back guy and just root for them. Because it's a good Cinderella story for Cincinnati or Cleveland.
Oh, what's up, Mike? The Glass guy's watching. What's up, Mike? Bill Jordan said Eddie Van Halen donated one of his original guitars and they buried it with Dimebag in his casket. Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope.
That was crazy.
Now let's talk about Leonard Skinner. No, I'm just kidding.
That was our rock venue too. That Alrosa Villa where he got killed at. And the rock scene has not been the same ever since. It's just now starting to build back up. We blew out 21 pilots from here. That's what our scene went to. You know?
Who in the fuck jumps on stage and shoots fucking Dimebag Darrell, man? Who does that,
dude? It was
dude?
crazy.
Crazy motherfucker.
He thought they stole his songs, man.
No, he didn't steal it. He was mad because the band broke up.
But I thought it was then he thought he was
stealing
like psychosis.
Phil Ensemble's songs or whatever. Yeah, he was pissed because the band broke up and they were stealing his songs.
Crazy.
The fuck, man.
That cop's still not the same. That cop's still
Jacob Dell's going to be at the huge convention. That's the rumor. Even though people say he's not going to be there, I know he's going to be there. He told me personally. We've made dinner plans and I'm giving him a handy. So
sweet.
I know he'll be there for that.
Dinner and a handy.
Dinner and a handy. He's definitely going to be there.
He'll be there pants down.
It will be a cocktail.
Man, I wish I was going. I think it's going to be a blast.
Yeah, you guys got
Trust me, man. I wish you were fucking going too. I wish you both were going. We were all supposed to go, but again, T Squeegee rolling out on his own.
Representing.
You know me. T Squeegee got to represent the Squeegee Life.
He's gonna have that.
Show everybody something, just so everybody can see what's what around here. I'm gonna show you guys, everyone, just in case there's anyone out there trying to be fucking cute and swagger jack Squeegee Life. This is an original right here.
Yep.
The original.
That's the first one we made.
This is the original Squeegee Life shirt right here, guys. The original.
Lift it up a little higher. There you go.
That's the
Who's trying
original.
to jack it?
You guys want to see where the sleeve? I was like, man, we got to put designs on the sleeves. Where do you think that came from?
Yeah.
Right there. All that's original. What year, Mark?
It was probably 5 or 6 years ago. Yeah. Yeah, at
Those are
least five
Mark
or six.
Tanner's work shirts. That's where
Yeah.
Squeegee Life came from. Mark Tanner's his company shirts.
Well, I'll tell you what, T. I like what you've done with it, and I'm happy to have
Well, I'm
shared
thankful
it.
to
You
you.
know,
I'm
because
thankful to you that you
yeah,
allowed me to do what you did with it. I thank you for giving me
absolutely.
permission. So
Yeah. No, absolutely. You've taken it to a much better level.
I don't know about that, but um,
No, it is.
It is.
It's yeah, it is. It was just a whim that I went to my shirt guy and said, "Hey, what can we do it like this?" And he
mm,
came up with a couple. I'm like, "Yeah, put it on the shirt,"
right,
you know. And then you happened, it caught your eye,
yeah.
which is what made it
I was
what it
like,
is
dude, I
today.
want that shirt, dude. And you're like, I'll
Yeah,
send you one. And I was like, all right, I need like a 2XL. This motherfucker sends me a large.
yeah. I buy them for my guys. All my guys are large except for me is an XL,
Yeah.
and so I don't normally. But when I order shirts next time, I'll get a couple 2X. I get in trouble because
You got one of my work shirts, fuckface.
yeah. Oh,
Yep.
no, I do. I get
Yep.
in trouble because I'll order shirts. Matter of fact, I ordered shirts like 3 months ago, and then I bring them home, and the wife's like, "You didn't get shirts for the kids?" No, I didn't get shirts for the kids.
Jennifer
I'm like,
asked us. Jennifer, every time
I,
she sees a Squeegee Life shirt, she's like, "Where's mine?" Like the
yeah,
window cleaning history shirt, she looks
yeah,
super cute in that. By the way, Jennifer
yeah,
looks super cute in that shirt. She's like, "I'm getting one of those, right?" I'm like,
yep.
"Yeah, yes." She's like, instantly,
And
"I'm getting one,
yep, I'm
right?"
getting one of those, right? Yep, and the shirt too.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Bandwagoner.
Well, yeah.
Well, yeah, dude. Duh.
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 I'm
But I
loose
just
with
wanted
admitting
everyone
it.
to give a little history on Squeegee. Like, before I started, before I'm gonna be 48,000 JW in Phoenix, but Simple will be at PH7 booth, so TJ can check them out. Yeah, I'll check them out there with my video camera and stuff. And I want to get online and record something with you, Philip. I want to just
Is
me and
somebody trying to
you.
use Squeegee Life right now?
No, there was some dude that was trying to in another group, the window cleaning talk group. He's got a vinyl plotter. He's like, I'm gonna start making these Squeegee Life stickers. What do you think?
Oh, nice.
And I'm like, wait a minute, bro.
Yeah.
First of
Yeah,
all,
come on, man.
don't do that because that's super fucking whack. He's like, well, I'm trying to be a window cleaner. I got a full time job trying to be a window cleaner. I'm trying to supplement my window cleaning income with stickers.
That's the way you're gonna come into the
Yeah,
industry.
sorry, dude, but that and 50 cents will get you a cup of coffee.
Yeah, what the
You
fuck
know?
are you talking about, dude? I
Yeah,
literally make no money on those fucking shirts at all.
you can't. Yeah,
Anybody
there's
that
no
At
wants
all.
to get into the anybody who wants to get into the t-shirt window cleaning
Yeah,
business,
yeah.
know that I probably lose 300 a year.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not fucking making no money sending that shit across
Right.
the country, dude. It's not
Right.
happening. So, TJ, you want a big squeegee shirt? Yes, man. I would love to have one of those, dude. I would love to have one of those. Anybody that's got like a window cleaning company sticker or t-shirt that you want us to rock on the fucking podcast, send it to us, man. Hit us up. I'm down for that shit. I love that shit, man. I think that shit's
Right.
cool. I mean, fuck everybody I know that came to fucking what you want to call it. It's got a Clearview's t-shirt, except for Tim. Tim's the only one that doesn't. No, I don't know. Do you have one? No,
I don't have
no, I
one,
didn't
no.
send you one. I sent you.
No.
I sent you
Squeegee
the. I was yeah. I sent you, but you don't have. You've got the Outlaw window cleaner.
Oh yeah. I've got
Sure
that
Shine
right.
fucking
Yeah.
t-shirt.
I
That's
just
what
wore
I
that.
made you.
Yeah,
That shit. Them
I just
shirts
wore
are
that
bad.
this week. That is bad.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorites.
Right.
I wear a lot of blue.
TJ wants
So that
some
goes with
Jacob
everything.
juice. Yes, I want some Jacob Williams juice really bad.
Ooh.
Mark said stop sending him farts. He can't even concentrate on his work anymore.
Dude, that guy is a machine.
Mark sent me a message. He's like, dude, I don't even know how the fuck that dude gets any work done. I'm like, why? He goes, because all he does is shit all day long.
I've never heard anyone that musical.
Right. But yeah, dudes, I'm going to explain the Patreon thing. I don't want guys to think that, I mean, the podcast is going to be here no matter you guys donate to Patreon or not. The Patreon thing is purely we're just trying to make the podcast pay for itself. I would like some sponsors, like fucking American Window Cleaner magazine. That dude's podcast, he's got Ettore sponsoring his shit. You mean to tell me I can't get nobody to sponsor my podcast besides fucking Maker fucking shitty ass products? The fuck, dude?
The Fonz.
I got the fucking Fawn sponsoring me, and he's not even paying for it. Jason fucking Lehman is. He's not even paying for the fucking sponsorship, for fuck's sake. Come on. Yeah, we're just, that's all we're looking for. Hey, listen, I'm gonna Philip, nobody knows yet, but I'm coming with a super dope. I'm gonna unleash the very first Simpole t-shirt. Squeegee Life Simpole t-shirt's gonna be at the huge convention. That's just fucking stellar, man.
Dude, Jacob must be sore at the end of the day.
Yeah. Jacob Williams he's crowned the fart champion. You fart a lot, but Mark is an artist. Listen. You go to the deli, you get a sandwich, that's cool. You go to Subway, you find Mark Tanner, a sandwich artist. He's a fart artist. That motherfucker changes tones and pitch.
Well, see, I get a little creative with it. I'll take it in the shower.
Yeah.
Kate's like, where'd all the shampoo go? Fucking bubbles are coming out of the shower.
Oh shit!
I had one the other day that I almost risked getting my phone wet for. It was like, dude, it started to come out, and I was like, I grabbed my phone, and I was like, nah. But it was so good. It was so good, dude. It was so good, man. I actually felt water spraying out of my ass area. I was like, dude, this is a good one. It went drug out.
There is.
Will there be any Simpoles to try at the huge convention? I'm not sure. And Philip, you'll get a Simpole t-shirt. But I'm not sure if there will be, but I might throw my Excalibur and my fucking Sim 22 in the fucking hatchback and roll it down
Still didn't
there.
get a booth there?
But I think PH7 is going to have Simpoles there. He should have conferred with me, got the booth. I would have manned it for him.
Right?
I would have manned the Simpole booth for you.
1,500 guys going to be there. I'd be selling Simpoles left and right.
Well,
I would think so.
yeah.
You need to print 100 t-shirts.
Yeah, that's not happening. I'm already at max capacity for fucking Casper and fucking Black Diamond squeegee rubber. Motherfucker. What is the newest Squeegee Life shirt that you're selling right now? The newest Squeegee Life shirt that I'm selling right now is the window cleaning history shirt. And I'm going to make an announcement right now so everyone knows the design, how I'm doing it is not nailed down yet, but there will be an almost identical Squeegee Life window cleaning history hoodie coming. I'm going to do hoodies, pullovers, and zip-ups. I'm going to do both. So
nice.
But there is a new Squeegee Life shirt in the works. So you guys know how I like to do logo swap and take my logo and turn it into another logo, but just make it look the same. I haven't decided whether I'm going to do Star Wars or He-Man. I haven't decided yet. I'm going to probably jack one of those logos soon. But there's another one coming out. I'm almost done with it. So take some time. See, when I took my fucking time with the window cleaning history shirt, you look how gangster that turned out.
Yeah, those are badass.
Those fucking Mark doesn't have one yet. Neither does Tim.
But they're still badass. I've seen it.
The Stranger Things Squeegee Life shirt, that was fucking super epic. I'm gonna re-release the Stranger Things Squeegee Life shirt, but instead of hashtag Free Richie B on the back, it's gonna be hashtag Window Cleaners Unite, because I feel like that's a fitting hashtag for the back of that.
And you need to put a bowling pin on it.
Yeah.
I can't get over that video. Oh my God. Maybe a little peas and some chicken in the corner. You know?
A fucking drumstick.
Yeah. Yeah, a drumette.
Yeah. Drumette. But I keep trying to talk about the Patreon and I keep fucking it up. But
yeah.
What I'm going to do with that is you're going to get exclusive video content, shit like that you probably won't see anywhere else, or you'll probably see it before anyone else. We'll probably do some this and that's when Mark and, because you guys notice how often me and Mark and everybody get together. When me and Tim finally meet in person, that's going to be on Patreon. Um, I mean, depending on the tier that you pledge to, you'll even get discounts. I'll even take more money out of my pocket so you can have the Squeegee Life shirt. You know what I mean? I'll even give you even more of a discount, like free shipping or something. It don't really equal to much, but it equals to something. So, just cool shit. You know what I mean? We're just gonna do shit that we can't do anywhere else there. So, if you're a patron of Amari King on there, all that is dick pics. There's like it's ridiculous. I won't even go into the community there. I just go there, check out his content, and that's it, because it's straight dick pics. It's just like dudes trolling for bitches is all it is. It's terrible. I'm just like, dude, this is sad, man. But it's what I think's cool about the Patreon is if you want to support the podcast, you like it, and you're just like, hey man, I wish I could like fucking give these guys something for doing this. You know what I mean? $3, $5, $10, $20. Those are the tiers. You get different things for different things, and it doesn't matter. You can fuck whatever. It doesn't matter to me. I might reduce the $3 tier, to $1 if you want to just donate $1. I think I might just do that. You know what I mean? The only reason why I made it $3 is because that's what a decal is worth to me.
Yeah. If I think that if you
well, I'm just saying that's what it costs me to ship it, make it. And
I know. An envelope and a stamp is over $1 by the time you get it all done. So I'm kind of thinking if you do it to $1, we can have a special mention on the podcast of Big Spender of the Week.
Yeah. Well, not only that, everyone, you always get a shout out. You know what I mean? You always get a shout out, like, Window Cleaning History and Jason Lehman / Maker Products got a shout out. So, it is what it is. But again, you're not. I'm not going to look at anybody any differently or be like, the podcast is still going to be here and available to you. That's just. You'll probably see more of our tomfoolery. I will tell you this: the picture that Mark sent me and Tim is going straight to Patreon. That's going to be on there. Shit like that is going to Patreon. So we can, you gotta be with the in crowd if you want to see that shit. You know what I mean? So that's just it. I don't care.
You got where that came from.
Yeah. You guys have no idea the depravity. Yeah. You guys think but you don't know. Because if you think this is bad and anything you've seen over the last year is bad, I can tell you it's way worse.
And it is well worth the cost of it.
Yes. But yeah, I just what I'm trying to do is because Richie's been after me.
What's your highest tier?
$20. What it is it's a monthly pledge that you can fucking either start or stop whenever you want. You can donate $3 a month, $5 a month, $10 a month, or $20 a month. Right. Whatever you want to do. I made the $20 tier for people like fucking to like actual like manufacturers or distributors to donate to the podcast, as a sponsorship, but fucking like my regular homies are donating to it, which I did not expect. I did not expect Jason to do that, or Noah Peterson from Window Cleaning History. I did not expect that. So there's Richie Blue right there. So, I just, Richie and Mark kind of been after me like, dude, you got to stop. Because I do take it's not fucking putting me in the poorhouse or not, but it costs me money to send the Squeegee Life shirts. Yeah. I feel bad asking you guys for $30. You know what I mean? But the shirt, all in all, cost me about $20 to get to make one of those shirts, and then I have to send it to you. You know what I mean? Which ain't cheap either. Usually costs me, because I like to do 2 or 3 days, because you usually got to wait a week for the motherfucker.
Oh, Woohoo had a pretty good. If you could put a soundboard with farts on there. Some of the stellar farts.
Yes, will be. Trust me. There's going to be we're going to be able to do some super cool shit with that Patreon, and that's why I wanted to do it. Can we just do a once a year sponsorship? You could probably, I don't know how we do that. It's an automatic payment, so it's like if you sponsor shit for like $3, probably won't even see it come out. You'll see it come out, but we'll probably won't miss it. But it is what it is. It's just the podcast costs me money to do it. The software costs me money to put this up. it costs me money to host the podcast on fucking
Podbean and all that stuff.
Podbean, which makes it available on iTunes. That shit costs me money. You know what I
Well,
mean?
I mean, there's
So
other
I'm not
things.
trying to be like a
You
drain,
need to
but
build a website. You need to, you
Jennifer,
know what I mean?
yeah, Jennifer is, she's not a mean lady, but I got to think about, hey, I can't be, you know what I mean? I mean, shit,
Right.
I'm spending
No,
money on,
this
yeah,
should cover itself.
yeah, it
Look,
should, yes.
this isn't about making money. It's about covering itself
Yeah,
and
that's
covering
all
the
I want it
overhead
to
of
do.
it.
That's
Yeah,
all I want it to do is cover itself. That's all I want.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I just, that's it. You know what I mean? And I don't want to take the podcast. I'm not going to put the podcast behind a paywall. I'm not going to do it after a year and then be like, yeah, you got to subscribe to my Patreon if you want to watch this podcast. I'm not going to do
Start
that.
calling you Howard Stern.
Yeah, it would be different. Yeah, it would be different if I started the podcast and I'm like, hey, we're going to do a podcast on Patreon. That would be one thing.
Right.
But you guys have been getting it for free this whole time. I'm not going to change that. So in order to try to recover some of the cost from this, I figure like I could do the shit that hits the cutting room floor or is too bad for TV. I'll put it on Patreon. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And then some shit that we do, you'll be like Patreon members will be and there. I could tell you this: I'm gonna do exclusive, maybe twice a year, exclusive Squeegee Life T-shirts that only Patreon members can buy. That's the only way you can do it is if you're a
That's a
patron
great
of our
idea.
podcast.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
there's going to be like exclusive shit. Like only you guys can get this because you guys are patrons. That's my idea. I see other podcasts do this. What do you want to call it? I don't know if anyone knows about Death Squad, but the Death Squad podcast, what's his name? He's from Columbus. What the fuck's that guy's name? Tim.
I don't know.
He used to be Joe Rogan's sound guy. What the fuck is his name, dude? Well, anyways, he does T-shirts and he does them for a certain amount of time and then he never does them again. And that's the idea with the Patreon shirts. I'm going to do special shirts that only the Patreon members can get and they're only going to be available for a certain amount of time. So you can't hop on for a little while and grab that shirt from a year ago. You can't do that. Once it's out, that's it. It's never coming out again. That way it's
Brian Redband.
Brian Redband, yeah, Brian Redband does that with his shirts. So that's what I figured I'd do with the Patreon shirts. I think it'd just be cool. Can we get those Squeegee Life logos on our sleeves? What do you mean? Every T-shirt.
Maybe he means on his personal work shirt.
Oh yeah. I did Jason Lehman's company shirts for him, and they all have Squeegee Life on the sleeve. So Jason Lehman never posted pictures of his work shirts, but Jason Lehman's got he chose to do the Stranger Things logo on his sleeve. So he's
Nice.
got, Jason Lehman window cleaning with the fucking Squeegee Life brand on his shit.
That's cool.
So yeah. And there's someone else that did that too. So I don't know. Either way, I just want you guys to know what I planned on doing with the Patreon, so you guys don't think I'm fucking a money grubbing whore. I can assure you that the money is going to go to sending dudes T-shirts.
Yeah.
And maybe, hopefully, pay for the hosting of this podcast. So, are you going to make the? I'm going to do. Jason. I'm going to make a. I'm doing a review of the constructor brush. I'm going to do a thorough review of the constructor brush. On my personal company shirts, yes, Jacob. If you wanted me to do your personal company shirts, yes, I can make that happen. And then you can pick the Squeegee Life design that you would like on the sleeve. All you got to do is reach out to me, tell me what sizes you want, and how the quantity, and I can get you a price. So if you want your company shirts with the Squeegee Life logo on them from me, all you got to do is reach out to me privately with a quantity, T-shirt style, the whole 9 yards. Let me know, and I'll get you a price. Yeah, I do love to support the Squeegee Life. Jason, everyone's pretty dope, man. Everyone has been there supporting Outlaw Window Cleaner and Squeegee Life from fucking jump. We know who you guys are. You know what I mean? We know who you guys are. So, you guys are all Radmobile. You know what I mean? So,
No
We dig
doubt.
that. Yeah,
Yep.
we like you guys. You guys are cool. Jason's lightweight, creepy sometimes. Like, but he's still cool. I still like him. I still like him. What can you
Jason's
do?
a gentle giant.
Yeah, he's a gentle giant. So yeah, I'm pretty stoked about going out there. I'm stoked to hang out. Oh yeah, listen, I got four. I'll get you. Yeah, Jacob, I'll take care of you, bro. You just let me know. Um, I'm looking forward to the drive out there with Seth and Jason. I think it's going to be a good time. I think it's going to be
Yeah, I
fun.
think that trip, yeah, with Seth and Jason in the car, I think it should be pretty fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
Who's
Yeah,
driving? You driving?
yeah, I'm driving.
Woo.
I'm actually taking the Civic again,
Oh,
just because it's so good
cool.
on gas. I'm gonna take Savannah's car. Yeah, she could use the money right now. My daughter's fucking bank account got fucking hacked, and somebody fucking took
Oof.
all her fucking money. She's 20
Really?
fucking years old. Yeah, so
That's horrible.
I'm gonna do her a solid and fucking. I was like, well, I could either rent a car or I can rent your car. She's like, will you rent my car? I was like, yes, I will rent your car.
Yeah, yeah,
Well, she was like, because I was going to, but you know what I mean? I was like, I don't want to take your car out there. We've already put 1,000 miles on it in one fucking trip. You know what I mean? I don't want to do that again. But she don't drive it. She's leasing it. She don't drive it. She drives it to work and to home. So there's not a lot of miles on it to begin with. It's not even got
yeah,
4,000 miles on it now. So I was like, well, I don't want to do that. But she's like, if you could help me, that would be great, and I'll just let you use my car. And I'm like, all right, cool. And it's so good on gas. I'll probably spend like $60-$70 on gas going there and back.
yeah,
No bullshit. Yeah, $20 fills it up like to the brim, like it's starting to
yeah,
squirt out the top of it. It's fucking nuts. I'm like, this is bullshit.
yeah,
And I got home. The very first thing I said to her is like, "You ever complain to me about fucking gas again? I'm gonna slap the shit out of
yeah,
you."
no doubt.
Cost
Yeah,
me $900 to fill up the F-150, and it cost me
yeah,
like
Right.
$10 to get 1,000 miles out of your car. Get the fuck out of
Yep.
here, man.
yeah,
But it's a nice car. So and I'm helping her out. It's helping me out. It is what it. I'm in San Francisco at a wedding party. Got to split. Love you guys. Love you too, Richie.
See you, Richie.
be good, buddy. Keep up the good work.
He just came on to see if that Maker Products was rocking in the fucking.
Yeah, making
corner.
sure he's getting his money's worth.
Yeah.
Motherfucker ain't sent no
He's-
check yet either.
Yeah, he ain't sent the
Yeah.
fucking check yet,
Yeah.
motherfucker.
Yeah. We're supposed to get our money quarterly, Richie.
Yeah,
Remember?
quarterly, Richie.
Quarterly?
Yeah.
Does that mean anything
Don't
to you?
stretch
Does
out
that ring a
yeah,
bell?
yeah. Don't fucking stretch it out to the 30-day fucking deadline, neither,
yeah.
motherfucker.
He's got a 90-day deadline,
Yeah,
brother.
that's right. That's right.
Shit. He gets
Squeaky wheel
6
gets
months to
Richie.
pay us.
Yeah. So I don't know. I'm looking forward to Richie's future. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to guys getting things that Richie have thought up that actually fucking work and last the way they're intended to. I cannot wait
That's
for
good
that.
shit.
I
I
can't
can't believe that happened.
Yeah, and it's unfortunately it's not going to be a bucket on a belt, but it's at least you're going to get some shit from Richie that's fucking awesome. That's going to make your fucking window cleaning a lot easier. Trust me, you guys are going to dig this shit. So, it's going to be dope. So, there's that. Does anyone have any questions for the Squeegee Life podcast? Anyone watching this now, feel free to ask us a question or two. If anyone wants to know something, do it now or forever hold your pieces.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Something.
This is the last podcast we're going to do, guys. This is it. The only way you can see the podcast from here on out is if you pay $20 a month on Patreon. No, I'm just kidding.
$20 an episode a
Yeah,
month? Are you
$20
kidding
an
me?
episode, motherfucker. Yeah. Woo!
We're quitting window cleaning.
Yeah, that's it. Only thing people are doing is fucking patting Jason Lehman on the fucking back in the chat.
Yeah, this guy's getting a reach around and we can't collect $20.
Right.
Ah.
I can't
Y'all
get a
didn't see
$3
Jason's video
subscription
of
from you
cleaning a skylight
motherfuckers?
from 12 miles away, beating it up on the gutters?
All 74 feet extended.
If all 20 of you just donate $3, join the $3 tier, we'd be in there like swimwear, wouldn't we?
Yeah.
I could
Yeah.
finally get that Corvette I've been after my not whole life. Corvettes are for queers, by the way.
That new Corvette's a good looking car. I got to say that. The new Corvette is pretty cool. I don't like the back of it,
I
but
don't like the back of it.
the
But
back GM always does that. They make the front and the back. Like, dude,
I don't
I'll
get
send you a picture of it.
it.
I saw a Silverado dually,
Mm.
and in the front grill, it looks like the Sport Family Truckster from Family Vacation.
Yeah,
It's
dude.
the most
Yeah.
ugly grill I've ever seen
Dude.
in my life.
Everybody's either got every old man around here's got a Corvette or a Challenger.
Mark, when can I
You
fly
know?
out for scratch hard water removal? You will wait like everyone fucking else. Is there any way to take off the hydrophobic suction cup marks that have been
Yeah.
left on new glass, Mark Tanner? That's a great fucking question.
Yeah, those things show up in the dirt. You ever notice
Yes,
that?
yes.
Especially on the
Or-
interior
or-
windows.
Or when the fucking there's humidity on the glass, they're always visible. When,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, yeah. Like I have a lot of car dealerships that only go quarterly on the inside high glass, so you get that white haze that is only seen from angles, and those suction cup marks are always there. But yeah, they can be polished right out. Mechanical polishing. I've never had much luck doing anything by hand, but mechanical polishing, they come right out.
So,
and
an answer to that question, Mark. He's
I'm
looking
sorry?
for an answer to that question.
yeah, they can be mechanically polished out.
Oh, okay.
Those suction cup marks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Which will be available soon.
will be soon.
Soon.
We're getting close. Yes.
Mark Tanner's getting real close to also dropping his own product.
Yeah,
on
you
the
know, if we
window
want to
cleaning
do some
world.
Patreon stuff, if we can put some barbecue rub in there, T.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I'll tell you what. What do you think? What do you think about? Man, I don't know, dude. I'll let you decide. There's there's 4 different tiers. I want you go look. We'll talk about it afterwards.
Yeah, well, I'm thinking at the $20 mark because, to be
That's
honest with you,
expensive.
even those little bottles, with buying the bottles
Yeah.
and shipping them, everything cost me with the ingredients in it. It's over $10 a bottle.
You do
you know-
do a $3 mark. Everybody's signing up and
Yeah,
cutting you up.
yeah. Fucking-
yeah, exactly.
We fucking ship. That's all. We'll turn this into alls we do is make barbecue rub. There will be no
Right.
podcast
Yeah.
no more.
Right, losing
Right.
We'll be
$7
outsourcing
a
that
bottle.
shit to China.
Yeah.
It's gonna come
Yeah.
back tasting like shit and running all over the place.
Yeah.
All plastic.
Yeah, no, I think you should. You're welcome to do something at around the $20 mark because honestly,
Okay.
those little jars and sealing them and making the
Yeah.
stuff is right at honestly about $8 when we figured it out.
Right.
That's the cost of
Yeah.
it. You know,
'Cause we were
so,
actually gonna sell the shit, and then Mark was like, "Dude, this is gonna cost some money, man."
yeah,
But the
yeah,
shit is so
yeah.
good, dude. It's so
Yeah.
good, dude. It's
Yeah.
so good. It's the best rub.
Yeah.
The best last tool I bought. The best last tool I bought. I'm gonna have to say the best last tool I bought. In all honesty, the best last tool I bought was the Unger 0 Degree handle and S Plus channel I bought at the beginning of this season.
Hey,
I use it every day.
I'll tell you,
I've got
I'll
like
tell you,
1,000
I'll
of them,
reverse-
but it
I'll
don't.
reverse that a little bit, but I do have an answer. It's not actually a physical tool, but you know those white towels I sent you, TJ?
Mm.
Well, a buddy of mine, a local window cleaner, he took one to a guy that sources, and sells all kind of towels and Huck towels and scrim and everything. And he found that same towel in orange. So I just bought 10 dozen of them, and I got them for
Jeez.
right at $2.50 a piece versus $6 or $7. So
Wow.
I've got 10 dozen coming. Probably next week they'll be in orange, and they're exactly the same. So I'll send you some of those. That is probably one of the best things I've come across lately. And the most disappointing tool that I have recently purchased is Pivot Ledger. I can't make it work right. I can't close out with it. I've tried the angles with it.
Really?
Yeah, I like the regular standard ledger
Just
that
about
doesn't
it
pivot.
to me and Voxer all the time. He's like,
Yeah.
"What the fuck is it with this thing?"
Yeah, I can't get the window.
I've been
to
doing this
close
for
out.
too long.
Yeah, it's true. It's
What the
frustrating.
fuck? What's the trick? I'm like, dude, I can't
Yeah.
work it neither, bro.
Yeah.
Jacob Dell
Something
is supposedly really, really good with that thing, so I don't know. I don't know about that, Jason. He's like, is that for a monthly bottle? I don't know. I don't know about that,
Be
bro.
about the $40
Yeah,
range,
Jesus
Well,
Christ.
Jason
bro.
I sent Jason Rub, so I'm hoping he's enjoying it.
Yeah, I want to say.
Yeah, he's rubbing with your rub.
Yeah,
rubbing
he's got that.
Rubbing one out
His
with your
fucking
rub.
his wiener
Yeah.
is orange right now.
I told you I'm going to tell you another story because that rub seems to. My partner at my camp is Amish, and he got into the rub. He actually used to help me early on in barbecue competitions, so I'd always give him
Well, he's a
bottles of rub
Mennonite
and
now,
stuff.
right? He's not a true Amish anymore, is he?
No, yeah, he left the life, but he still calls himself Amish. At any rate, he sends it to his family, which is in Amish country in Ohio. They put it on everything. I mean, dude, I make this guy pounds of this stuff a year. They put on everything. So we were at camp, and my wife had some raw shrimp, and she's like, I don't know what you want me to do with it. I can't make cocktail sauce. We don't have everything for that. And I'm like, give me the shrimp. I threw that shrimp in a saucepan, in a fry pan with a little bit of butter, and changed the color of the butter with a lot of rub, and just tossed it in there. Oh my god, dude!
Yeah, I put it.
It was
I put
amazing.
it on shrimp too.
Oh
I
god,
put it on shrimp too.
yeah, yeah, it's good stuff.
I
Brother
haven't
has
even
a
grilled out
kaya.
this year.
Jason says he has nothing to rub.
I don't
Well,
have,
hey Jason, they say every 10 pounds gives you an inch, so you
Yeah.
might be up for a foot long in a
dude, you
year.
might have a 10-footer in your shorts and just don't know it yet. Trust me, I can tell you from experience. I used to be long dong silver, and then I gained a bunch of weight.
Yeah.
Now I'm fucking teeny weeny TJ.
Jacob Dell says, just practice, Mark. Unfortunately, my frustration in window cleaning, because I've done it so long, I feel that I should be able to properly do the job. And when I get that tool in my hand, it frustrates me where halfway through I take it off and just go back to old school, finish off with a ladder. It's crazy.
Sorry, Leah just barged in.
Oh, she's all right. Mark Tanner's wife does it all the time. Mark Tanner's wife will walk right in the room, get right in front of the computer, and be like, "Hey, all you dickheads!"
She'll
She
come
does
on
that
the
all the time.
podcast anytime you want her.
Yeah, Jennifer.
Sure.
Jennifer gets in the comments and fucking runs me down the road, or tells me that she loves me. Whatever mood she's in at the moment, if she wants to bust my balls, it's all good, Tim.
Yeah.
I mean, you're smoking in the office, so you had to expect her to come in there and say
Yeah,
something.
This is the first time I've spoken in the office since the last podcast.
Oh well, hey.
I was going to set something up in the garage, but I still haven't figured out anything on the phone. My phone broke, too.
Your phone broke.
Yeah, I dropped it.
Dude, my phone is a fucking nightmare, dude. My phone is busted all to shit. I don't know if you can see it, but my
Oh
phone
yeah.
is-
Oh my god.
my phone is cracked all the shit, man.
Yeah.
Busted all the
Yeah.
back's busted. I just went and bought a cover for it, said fuck it, you know what I mean?
Right.
It might hurt girl hands, but those cracks on the screens don't hurt man hands, you know what I mean? I can grab smoking hot coals with these and fucking toss them back in the fucking...
I'll tell you what though, I took one of my phones because it
Smoker, I
was
do it all the
relatively
time.
new.
What? Yeah.
I broke the glass on my phone
Mhm.
and it was relatively new, so I'm like, I'm gonna take it to one of these places, have the glass replaced. And they said we have to order this, but I had a secondary backup phone. I used that. Well, they had my phone for a week. It finally came back. Everything looked perfect. In about a month, the corner started turning purple. Just a little spot,
Right.
And a week later, then that purple started to grow
They
to where
never...
the whole bottom. Yeah, and I brought it back into the guy. I'm like, dude, I paid you $150 for this. He goes,
Right.
yeah. Oh, this is leaking. Something's leaking. And I go, well, you're telling me that you're not going to stand behind. This is your work. And he's like, no, it's not covered. We have to do the glass
That's
again. I go,
fucking
forget about
grimy,
it.
dude.
Yeah, forget about
the
it.
dude that used to own the window cleaning business that I own now, he does that shit. And
Yeah.
I gave him, like, I don't know, I paid for the parts. He did the labor for free on an iPad, and the motherfucker fell apart.
Yeah.
The screen
Yeah.
came out of the casing.
Yeah.
It just, I don't care what no one says. If you ain't sending that shit to the manufacturer to get fixed, it ain't gonna get done right. It's just not
Yeah,
gonna get done right.
Right.
I believe there's certain things that just shouldn't be repaired.
Yeah.
And a lot of
Right.
these
Electronics are just one of those things. Like I,
My phone's like 2 years old.
Yeah.
It's
and they're fucking garbage within the first 6 months you
Yeah.
have them any fucking way. They're
Right.
outdated pieces of shit any fucking way.
Well, not only that, you ever notice that you buy a cell phone and of course, if you're upgrading, you get the phone, all the features on it, which you don't use everything, at least I don't, but like you buy the phone, you charge it overnight, you go to work, you come home, you still got like 60%, and then within 6 months, that shit you're charging it all day long because the battery.
Right.
Yes.
And all these updates and everything that
Yes.
they put into the phone just kills
Right.
it.
Well,
They
you
want
know,
you
if
to
you
buy
got
them.
shit tasks running in the background, which I'm almost positive Mark is probably never shuts anything down.
No, I
And
close
that
things
will
out.
shit's running in the
Yeah.
background all the time. He says he does, but we all know he doesn't. Just like
Dude.
Jennifer. Jennifer's like the other day. Jennifer's like, "Will you get on and order us dinner out from somewhere?" And I'm like, yeah. I didn't feel like cooking. She didn't. I was like, we're gonna order some to go. You know what I mean? From somewhere like Applebee's or Chili's or something. You know, Fridays, something. You know, cheesy. You know, comfort food. So.
Right.
I get on the fucking look and fucking she's got literally no bullshit search windows for Google, like over 100 of them open.
Yep.
Shit from like a year ago.
Yep.
She's like, "Are those all still open?" I'm like, "Yeah, dude." She's like she's the lady with the Gmail address that's got 3 million emails, you know,
Yeah.
that she's never looked at. It's like, come on,
Yeah.
dude.
Jason Lehman says need the tempered glass cover. Jason, I had that put on my phone
So
and
did I.
it no longer worked. Man, it's hit or miss with your finger. It doesn't always read.
Right.
I took mine off and went to the T-Mobile store and said, put the glass cover on it. They put it on. Within 2 days, I was yanking that shit off.
Yeah.
Right.
It didn't work.
That's you got an Android, that's why. I have an
Yeah.
Apple phone. That glass shield that you put over it works
Yeah.
perfect. Get a real
Yeah.
phone. Get a real phone next time.
No, not Apple subscriber. Sorry.
That's
Yeah, I'm an Android.
and that's why all your guys' shit's garbage and fucked up all the time. The
Yep.
most consistent person on this podcast is T Squeege. My
Dude.
shit is never fucked up. I'm never fucking lagging. It's because I'm running on a Mac.
I'll tell you a funny one.
I'll tell you a funny one.
My wife.
I
like,
just one
she-
time.
she goes, "You know how many times?" And Tim, you know this. How many times have I pocket video dialed?
Oh,
you?
yeah.
Something I never do. Tim's
Right.
sitting there laughing. I'm like, "Who's laughing on my phone?" I take it out of my pocket. It's Tim. He's like, "More pocket dial me again." So I have that habit of putting my phone in my pocket, not locking the screen. Well, I put my phone in my pocket. I'm working. I pull it out, and dude, I'm not kidding you. Everything is in Chinese. All of a sudden, everything is Chinese. So I could not figure out how. We sat there with one of my employees has the same phone as mine. So he's like, "All right, touch the third one up. That should be language, right?" I'm touching it, and then it comes up in Chinese. I literally took the phone to T-Mobile, and the girl was like, "We're gonna have to wipe this phone out and start from scratch because." Yeah, and then some guy came over that was a customer. He goes, "Let me see the phone." And he got into it and he figured it out. But dude, everything, Facebook, all my text
Fucking
messages,
jackass,
my
dude.
phone log, everything turned to Chinese.
I wonder if you sent something in Messenger if it translated into Chinese.
It did. I could type. I would say, "Hey TJ," and it would say, "Hey
Oh,
TJ," and
Jesus.
as soon as I hit send, it put all those little houses for Chinese. You know?
Little houses. It's in Monopoly.
Dude,
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man. Apple products are solid as a motherfucker, dude. I'm telling you, dude.
Yeah.
Solid,
I've always
bro.
used LG. Always.
Solid.
Always
Like this
been-
phone
yeah.
is busted the fuck up, and it runs just like it did. Oops, I just dropped it again. It runs.
It don't work no more.
It runs the same way it did when I brought it home from the store. No difference. It's fucking.
I carry
they're
an
awesome.
iPod with me for all my
Yeah, there you go. That's all you need
All
to know.
my music typed in.
That's all you need to know.
Yeah.
You got an Android phone and you still need an iPod.
Right,
I have
right.
every fucking song. I have every song that I own on this phone right here. Like
Yeah.
over fucking 300 songs on this phone right here.
Yeah, I got my
All of my
music
contacts,
pictures.
all my email, PDFs.
52 Bon Jovi albums, you know?
God damn it. I thought we were going to
Yeah.
get through the whole podcast. without bringing
Yeah,
that
you know
shit
what,
up.
Tim? You're done. Goodbye. Hang
Yeah,
up.
bye, Tim.
Good talking to you, buddy.
Yeah, nice talking to you, buddy.
Hey, dude, he's not doing well over in his tour right now. I
Yeah.
don't think he'll be doing it much longer. His
Yeah.
voice is shot.
Yeah.
Dude, I heard on Stern they played, I guess he came out with a new album.
Yeah.
I think they should have. I just wasn't impressed with it. I mean, I don't know.
The last 3 albums have been recycled.
Really?
It's the same
Yeah.
garbage. Yeah, it's just. And he's talking about being an old man too.
You
know, I
did a
just get-
fucking, Mark, you were talking about, I just realized, Mark, you're talking about the butt dial. You fucking sent me a Voxer yesterday that was like 2.5, 3 minutes
Yeah, I know. I
fucking long.
saw.
Never
I
shut
think
his
I-
phone. Just like walking around the house, talking to the fucking dog, slapping his wife's
Yeah.
butt, all kinds of
Yeah.
shit. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here?
Yeah, Oops.
He likes
Yeah.
to listen.
Yeah, he's like, watch this. I'm gonna go here and make an ass of myself, and then
Yeah.
that was it. And then it was like that was all he said.
Yep.
His wife finally looked whatever we were trying to figure out what was going on, and then after that, the phone it just kept going and going and going and going and going. I'm like, what in the fuck, Jason? I don't know which iPhone This is like the 9, I think. Maybe it's 9. Yes, this is the 9.
My 13-year-old wants a 10. You know, like, dude, I got a $200 phone because
Yeah.
Dude, my son, my older one, not this summer, the summer previous, worked for me. Okay, and then he did some odd jobs. I had him working around the shop. He'd work 3 days a week for me washing windows.
Right.
And we were building that truck together, right? So I said, I'll tell you what, Scott, you enjoy your summer. Take this money that you're making, put half of it away, and go out with your friends, go fish. He likes to fish, and he can drive now and everything. So I go, whatever you have at the end of the summer, I'll match it and we'll put it into the truck. So if you have $1,000, I'll put up $1,000 and we can go buy $2,000 worth of whatever you want. Whatever you want. Okay.
Yeah.
All of a sudden,
Wonder if he saved up like $5,000. Would you honor that?
I would have to, because I'm a man of my word. I would be like, hey, Kate.
I'm like, fuck.
You got supposed to open a piggy bank somewhere. You got to piggy bank rip open another mattress.
Right,
So
right.
I go, all of a sudden I see this whispering between him and my wife. And it's like keeping it on the down low. And I'm like, finally, what the fuck is going on here? So Kate's like, nothing. We're just talking. Okay. 3 days later, here comes that certified package. He bought $1,000 iPhone 10. And I go, are you kidding me? You worked all summer long to buy an iPhone 10. You had to have the iPhone 10. He says, yep. Okay. Well, I guess the deal's off then, because I'm not buying another phone, But he loves Apple, and everyone else in my family has Androids.
Yeah, I wonder if he's also got $1,000 saved up. How do you know what he's got?
Well, that was last summer when he was working for me, so I knew what he earned.
Okay,
I wrote his
okay.
paychecks. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Well,
Well, it kept you from having to buy $1,000 phone.
Mark is the meanest dad ever.
I'm a softie. My wife is the one that, they'll go to her for shit, but I give in. And
I say I'm the same way. I'm the one that's like, okay, whatever you. And Jennifer's always like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, what is wrong with you? Jennifer's all.
Yeah,
Jennifer's the frugal one. Jennifer does not spend money on anything.
Yeah. Well, see, like he doesn't watch this, so I can say it. But when my son turned 18, I said to him, you got a couple choices here. You're going to work full time. You're going to go in the military, or you're going to go to school. Whatever you want to do, we support you. So we gave him the full summer off when he graduated from high school. Do whatever you want. You don't have to work. He did work 3 days a week for me. Okay. But after summer, life begins. So think about what you want to do. Well, that summer extended, for another couple months. And I was like, look, dude, I'm going to put a bucket in the back of your truck and you're going to go wash windows. Or you go find a job, go to school, whatever. So we pushed and pushed and pushed to where I was like, these millennials, I thought I was doing right by giving him what he needed and wanted for, more than I had, because every parent wants to give more. Well,
of course.
He's finally in a better direction. He's got a full-time job now. He doesn't particularly care for window cleaning, and that's all good. But it just amazes me that I have a millennial that's employed for me. They don't want to work. It's like, I go, dude, one day I'm going to walk out of this.
How old is JT? Or not JT's
JT's 14.
And
JT's 14, and he works 3 days a week for me.
Okay.
And this is his first year. I put him with one of my route guys, and he's doing really well. And he enjoys going out 3 days a week and washing windows.
How old is your oldest?
He just turned 19.
Okay. Savannah's 20.
Yeah.
So they're close to the same age, and I don't have that problem with Savannah. Savannah's really, she's like she'll go out and get a job because she's also a girl, so that's a lot different because she's a girl. And what's weird about Savannah is, I wouldn't say conservative, but not so much not just her political views, but like the way she looks at life is very conservative. You know what I mean? She's very I'm not. I wouldn't say that I am considered. You know what I mean. I kind of am, but I'm not. You know what I mean. But she's really fucking weird, and it surprises me because a
Yeah.
lot of kids her age are not that way at all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
complete opposite of that. So
Yeah.
I think I maybe it's just because maybe it is her upbringing. I don't know. Maybe that's what it has to do with. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe
Well,
that's why
that's
she
good.
thinks that way. You know what I mean? Maybe that's why the work thing is totally a chick thing.
Yeah.
Her wanting a job and that's a
So,
chick thing.
so I got two daughters that don't want to work.
Really?
And
Really.
they got their
Yeah.
hand out all the time.
Well, I
But
guess it just all depends.
one's
I guess.
17 and one's 14, and they're
Okay.
just
Dude, I've
yeah.
worked since I'm 16 years old. I've never gone 4 or 5 days without a job since I'm 16 years old.
Wow.
And when I, you know, came of age to drive, my parents said, my father had just started. My parents were split. My father had just started his window cleaning business. He was a solo act for many years, and they told me, whatever you want to drive, whatever you want, you're gonna have to go earn it. And
Right.
so I've been working since I'm 16.
Right.
Those, I mean, look, here, this is the mindset. Kate and I went to dinner last night on a date night, and her phone rings, and she picks it up, and it's JT. Now he's 14. He says, "You didn't leave me the credit card, so I could order pizza." So Kate says, "Yeah, you're right." And then he says, "Well, I'm going to get McDonald's." So Kate goes, "Send Scott to go get you McDonald's." We got McDonald's 3 miles from the house, right?
Mm-hmm.
So. Then he calls her back, and she's like, "No, don't do that. I don't want to see. You're not doing that." Long story short, I go, "What's going on?" He wanted to order from one of these delivery companies, delivery dudes or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he ended up doing it was $17 for a cheeseburger and fries and a Coke, and they forgot the fries. And I go, She saw the credit card. She goes, "What the F? $17 for McDonald's? What did
Yeah.
they buy?" And
Well,
I'm
clearly,
like,
you guys have never been to McDonald's around Cedar Point
Right.
because that motherfucking shit ain't cheap, bro. They bust your ass at that McDonald's. That's a mile from Cedar Point. They bust your ass.
Well, here's the thing.
Dude, you
Here's the thing.
$10
The
for an
McDonald's.
egg McMuffin meal, bro.
No, but it was for what he got, which was like a 10-piece nugget, fries, and a drink, was like $7.99.
Mhm.
But it was $10 to
For them
deliver
to
it 3
drive it,
freaking
yeah.
miles. I mean, are you kidding me? They have no
Right.
concept.
Well, they have
No
no concept,
concept.
but it's also convenience, Mark. So
Yeah, I know.
Right.
there's levels
Yeah,
to
well,
this shit. So
yeah, convenience outranks
yeah,
concept.
yeah.
I guess so.
So Tim, is there anything outlaw window cleaner gear wise coming out new? You got a new shirt coming out anytime soon,
Nothing,
or
man. I haven't even
nothing?
been working on
Okay,
anything.
okay.
Yeah,
Don't
I'm just
forget,
getting
guys. Tim sells T-shirts too.
back.
So
Yeah, Outlaw
should buy
Window
'em.
Cleaner page been pretty quiet. I kind of jump between the two, Squeegee
Yeah.
Life podcast page and Outlaw.
nobody asks any
Anything-
questions anymore in there.
Yeah.
My whole thing is I'm a meme poster. I'm a shit poster on Facebook. I just
Yeah, that's
shit
how I am,
post.
too.
You know what I
Right.
mean? And I just shit post, and I feel bad for shit posting an outlaw window cleaner because everyone's like fucking like gets all mad and shit about it. I got this in the window cleaner.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right,
Yeah.
then fuck you. I'll make a podcast page, and the guys that like to see fucking memes with guys' heads put on the top of penises and shit, we'll have a group for that then. Since you guys
Yeah.
are smarty pantses, fucking.
We'll have a bunch
douchebags.
of groups.
Yeah, we'll have a bunch of
Dude.
groups.
It's just everybody's like think
It's working.
yeah. I mean, obviously, Flomies and Pro Window Cleaning are the groups to go to if you want
Yeah.
that stellar window cleaning talk. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You just want to bullshit around, come
Yeah.
hang out.
yeah.
Yeah, but who? I mean, look, how many groups can you go to and see somebody has 20 squeegee channels laid out, cut into quarter-inch increment? Who else cuts their channels? Oh God, I just want to. Oh, it's so terrible. Like
I'm with you on that, dude. I mean, there's some groups out there that are super helpful, like the Flomies group. Those people in there are super helpful. They'll bend over backwards, no matter how stupid the question. They'll answer it and with fucking
Yeah.
butterfly wings and a unicorn horn and all that shit
Yeah.
that they like to
Yeah.
poke fun of or make jokes about. And then you can brave the wilderness, the wilds of pro window cleaning and
No,
risk
no,
getting
no.
fucking
That's
scorched
brutal.
earth.
Yeah, those guys
Scorched
are
earth.
over the top battle royal body slammers.
Oh,
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
That's
And
trolling to a whole different level.
yeah, and then you got the Outlaw Window Cleaner, which is page, which is more of seasoned veterans, but you don't get a lot of, you know what I mean? We're still assholes, you know?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
you'll
I mean, you
you'll
get
get your
called out for
question
bullshit.
answered, you know what I mean? You'll get that shit answered. I'm Jason. I see you in window cleaning talk all the time, jerking them dudes off. So whatever. Fucking traitor.
Yeah.
I'm a member of all the groups. It's only right for me to be a member of all the groups because I have this podcast. So it makes sense for me to be in all of them, so I can keep track of things and what's new and the latest and greatest. I like the window cleaning talk
Plus, a lot
group.
of them
I've
are
always liked
entertaining.
the Windows 101 group. I like Frank Rave. I think Frankie Rave is fucking hilarious. The dude's great.
Dude,
He's
that dude's
he's an institution. You know what I mean? So I dig that dude. So I like Chris and Alex. They're great guys. So I'm a member of that group. There's some stuff it's getting played out. Some dudes I just won't even mess with. You know what I mean? But some of it's played out. I just can't do it. So it is what it is. Like, I'll tell you this. Fucking Ron Musgraves is the weirdest fucking dude ever. He'll like hit you up. He'll like, hey man, you got a minute? And I'm
I don't
like,
even see him anywhere on my Facebook feed anymore.
He does a lot of live stuff
yeah,
now.
a lot
Every
of
now
like,
and again, I'll get it.
hey, you got a minute? And then we'll
Yeah.
not answer you. It's like, dude, what the fuck? And then
Driving
he'll
in
be like,
my car
yeah, and then
over here.
yeah, and then the next day he'll be like, I'm gonna get a hold of you soon. And it's just like, all right, dude, whatever, man. Fuck, man.
Well, that whole pressure cleaning group is more dysfunctional than pro window cleaning.
And not only is it dysfunctional, but it's like a straight. They're trying to sell you certain shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ron
Yeah.
Musgraves he's in everybody's pocket.
Yeah.
So, it is what it is. I like Ron
Yeah.
though. Ron's a good dude. He just fucking weird as shit. I don't know where that.
He
where
loves to make those videos. I watched a video the other day where he showed how to park at the gas station so you can open the door all the way and not hit the pump.
Oh, jeez.
You gotta tell your employees to park 3 feet from the pump. I'm like, oh my God.
He pulled up to the gas station. This is a good time to do a tutorial. video.
Yeah. He's a fucking.
Yeah.
He's a different kind of guy. He's a good dude though.
I'll make some money pumping some gas.
Yeah.
Ronnie Muskrat. So, I would like to thank, because we're getting ready to take off here, I'd like to thank Tim
Already?
Huber. Yeah, we're an hour 47, and I'd like to thank Tim Huber for coming on with us. Hopefully we'll have Tim on again when he's not fucking busy again.
This is fun.
Yeah.
I missed it.
Yeah, we miss you, Tim. Don't forget to check out outlawwindowcleaner.com and join the fucking Outlaw Window Cleaner fucking Facebook page. Like to thank Jason Lehman and Window Cleaning History for subscribing to our Patreon at www.patreon.com/Squeegee Life. I want to thank them for doing that, and thank you, Phil, at www.simpo.com.
Yeah.
And hopefully soon, guys. One thing I do want to tell you guys is if go to the Maker Products page on Facebook, give it a like, and once you give it a like, click the link and sign up for their mailing list, where you will get first dibs and information on all new products that Maker Products will be given to you guys. So when a new Maker product is going to be released, you guys that are signed up to the email list on Maker Products will get a notification, an email showing you the new stuff.
And trust me, what I tell you, because we've been privy to some of these products, you will not be disappointed.
You won't
will be
disappointed,
amazed at some of this.
and you're gonna. And trust me, the first one I think that's coming out, you better get your fucking mitts on that one, because I don't think it's gonna last long. I think that one's gonna sell out quick.
Yeah.
That one's gonna sell out quick.
Yeah. He needs a big back stock of those things.
I'll make sure you get one, Tim. I have an extra one.
They're not from China, are they?
No.
No. This is
no.
No.
Yeah. We'll
Still a
definitely.
little
I'll
rib.
get you one here in the mail.
No, I got 2 of them, and I gave one to my buddy.
I'm gonna get one to
and
Tim.
he left it at a restaurant and drove 45 minutes back to get it. He called them up, and they said, "Yeah, we found that sitting on a table." And he calls me up. He goes, "I'm driving 45 minutes to get this piece of equipment back.
Listen,
It's that good."
Tim, I'm
Yeah.
gonna send
Damn.
you the first one I got because I got a new
Okay.
one. I'm gonna send you the first one. I guarantee you, the pole work that I always see you doing. I guarantee you that will be. You will use that fucking thing constantly.
Oh, I'm
Yep.
excited.
Constantly. It's gonna change
I'm
your.
ex-
It's gonna change the game, guys.
Yeah.
Yep.
But anyways, you guys are all awesome. Check out our Patreon, and all that good shit. Um, you know, I don't know what else to say, but blow me like a saxophone, and we'll see
Can we
you.
talk? What about the uncle? Go fuck your uncle.
Go, yeah, go fuck your uncle, and
Yes.
thanks
Yes.
again, Tim. Hopefully,
Thanks,
we'll
I
Tim.
have
appreciate
Tim
it,
get
guys.
on
Good to see
soon
you.
when he's
We'll
not
be
so
on soon.
goddamn business.
Ah.
And we'll hang out with you guys. Thanks a lot for watching, and we
Baba
will
Booey.
see you Sunday. And I will get. I know I'm a podcast behind on the audio upload, so I'll get this one.
Only a
And
podcast?
yeah, only a
That's
podcast
awesome.
now. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I
Hey,
didn't
listen.
put
One more thing.
I didn't put my rant video. I'm not gonna put my rant video to audio because I did the victory lap of all the Reach It videos before, so I didn't want to
Yeah.
fucking go ahead.
I've got a request, okay?
Okay.
Because I want to get some guests on here,
Okay.
okay? And if anyone wants to come on, I'm looking for Luke and Rihanna to come on before the big convention.
That would
Chris,
be nice.
Alex, we'd like to have you guys
Yeah,
on
that'd be
before
nice.
the big convention.
That'd be
If
nice.
Sunday doesn't work for you, we can do a Wednesday,
Yeah.
at your choice.
Yeah.
But or anyone else out there that might have something interesting to add, you're welcome
Yeah.
to come
If
on.
you want to be a guest on the show, if you've already been a guest, we might fucking be like, I don't know, dude. Like, I don't know if we like you or not, but
Yo.
Yo.
Hey, yo, but,
yeah. But if you'd like to be a guest
yo.
on the Squeegee Life podcast, man, hit us up, man, privately. You know who Mark Tanner is. You know who TJ Gilbert is.
Yep.
Just hit us up, and we'll see you around. So
Peace
thanks
out.
a lot, Tim. Thanks, brother.
See you guys.
Peace,
You got it.
guys.
Good to see you guys.
Peace.
Peace.